Всем снова привет! Добро пожаловать на мой канал. Что ж, я нахожусь в крепости Скайхолд. Ну, надо со всеми побегать, поболтать. Самое интересное, это надо где-то людей отправить. О, привет, Жозефина.
The court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Veneto. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide. Inquisitor, I was just... The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visit. The mages are showing great... Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your... Inquisitor, is it true? How credulous of me. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is. A situation... They're unusually organized. Even in Jadar.
Да, если так со всеми буду болтать, это будет кошмар.
What may I do for you? It's to everyone's benefit. The violence must be curbed before we see it turn to... I'm afraid history holds... We are a young couple, as well as prevent controversy. I intend to see that... We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They would... What may I do for you? We've gathered many favors... Who did you mean? Sarah's ability...
Так, ну ты вроде поболтал. Пойдем посмотрим, что у нас здесь. Да, отправим там всех куда-нибудь. О, кстати, тайны. Опыт — это хорошо. Ох, ёпрос, сколько источников разных. Вот, а нафиг не надо, по факту. 12 пенасур, нет. Еще до этого далеко. Правда или расплата? 3 часа, ё-моё. Ну ладно. Иди бегай. Так. Ну ладно, допустим, ты здесь будешь это изучать. Так, это там наверху. Так, это быстрый переход, подвал. Если правильно помню, то в подвале у нас этот... Да, тут... Ну, прикольно, конечно, вещь. Это дофигища всяких масок, которые мне нафиг не интересны сейчас. Так. О, оформление Скайхолд. Вольно марка, Орлей. Эпическая кровать. Как будто это. Так, символика базовая. Уже все-таки инквизиторы, так пусть будут инквизиторы. Обстановка. Ну да ладно, это все неизвестно. Фига себе, трон. Наследство Кирклов. Во, хочу из драконьего черепа. Странно, что зелья не улучшены. На самом деле, так. Да, мне тут еще надо пророческих лавр. Ну, с этим я пока ничего не буду делать, потому что мне как-то их не использую. Раси доспехи, так, нет. Продать. Готовить доспехи. А где? А вот, готовить оружие. Мне бы 2 кинжала. А, нифига, мне ничего нет. Ну ладно. Ошибись. Что за загрузка? Не понял. Я попросил только рассказать о себе.
Why here? Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you. We talked about that already. I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor. I'm glad someone was watching over me. You still... I ran every test. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results. Cassandra's like that with... You were never going to wake up? How could you? Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee. I tried and failed. It seems you hold the key to... You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change. You have Where do you think we were?
Интересно, здесь показывают только мне как, ну, о, и здесь могу менять, что ли? На стража, дневная стража. А, она просто золотого цвета. Просто так бегать хотя бы. Хотя это, блин, полотно тоже по полу валяется. Что бесит. А что там еще есть? Понятно, оно у всех есть. Так, а торжественно что? Короче, одна фигня. Как здесь интересно действительно одобрение. О, поведение. Нет, это поведение. Ну-ка, давай суд проведем над кем-нибудь.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course. Justice has many tools. If... Take the... You recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less.
О, это
The
чудик.
Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
you render your judgment, Inquisitor?
Почему я сам его казню? Отправить его в тюрьму хочу. Проще, иди,
You
умри.
served a monster, Alexius. There's nothing more to be said. You'll die now, but
What do you mean? Again? Inquisitor, did the spell work?
Я уже провел суд. Что они хотят от меня? Да ну их.
sleep well. But I am reasonably certain we are awake now. I would be happy to share it with you. They were statues in the ashes. The matchmaker, so I called her. Though their cause was... Something wrong with your tea? It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor. One of my oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to it was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade. It would happily discuss philosophy. It is possible that... What can I do for you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an Indirectly, one assumes he will return to his clan. His deception will undo him. Some of his unique power, I would be happy to share it with you. Then he laid the rock down, great for Elden form, in the middle, once. Greetings. We'll talk.
Так. Куда я пришел? О, Дориан, привет.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to... There. Am I speaking too quickly for you? But here we are. But if Corypheus is... But no. It was us all along. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank... He's dead. The... Tevinter could use more mages like him, even in illness. So...
А что это не одобряет?
I won't say he didn't des... Then he... I helped him with his research for a while and... Too much pride, I suppose. At any rate, he's dead now. I could watch you roam. I suppose it's more fun this way. For me, I mean. You're rather strapping. At any rate, you didn't pass by... Always with the questions. Now.
Greetings, yet you chose to make us equal partners. Odd where fate takes you. So I was sent to... It also made me unique in this... Still, despite all the chaos. Until that time. That is why I agreed to... I'm not proud of our choice. It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a... I heard it was all he deserved. I hope it's so. So I was sent to the circle of... It also made me unique.
Блин, почему по второму кругу?
Until that time. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conquest. Most are pleased. Greetings again, Inquisitor. We're most...
Понятно.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
А, блин.
I'll leave you.
Greetings, Inquisitor.
А ты кто такая вообще?
I wasn't told. I remember being fond of anime. I remember that being a difficult time. Adequate. Based on a pop.
Ooh. Well, I should... One day I'm going to...
Так, Дорин, понятно. Так, здесь кто-то еще должен быть. Какой-то внизу целая толпа каких-то людей. О, мозаика. Как раз 2 штуки не хватает.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Adequate. Based... You must blame me for this. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, they understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives. Your open support for... If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage. Regardless, I applaud you for the cut. Justinia was such a dear... I was angry. I felt... Now, enough of this. Let us... Our actions are under a...
Красивые горы. Вот, блин, ему здесь, наверное, холодно, а, стоять? Интересно, как сюда вообще этот замок возвели-то, а?
My Lord Inquisitor, I have news that I have been in contact with his family. House Pravas, out of Carenas. Are you familiar? Since you seem to be on good terms, you make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the... So would I. Although I suspect... Thus I come to you. But does it not lead to a great... I pray that isn't the case, but if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such. If... My Lord Inquisitor, I have news regarding what... I have been in contact with his family. House Pravas, out of... Since you seem to be on good...
Скугаться.
Honored and don't know it's worth to the fight exact. Couldn't stand looking at it. Damnedest things. Matt. Who better, right? A good
Ой. Так, Так, сюда я еще не хочу выходить.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see. Show me this letter. I know my son? What my... I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message. That too. Let's go meet this retainer then.
Где-то здесь тюрьма ведь еще должна быть. Так, точно не здесь. Что за комнаты? А, я, наверное, к себе побежал. Да, точно. Или нет?
Certainly spared no expense.
А, понятно. Ставка команду не то. Одна развалюха, блин.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was complete, but the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must... This defeat...
Ой, я что-то не то сказанул.
Thank you for hate. I serve.
Допустим.
So, Inquisitor. It's Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Draste, what did I step in? Impossible things aren't surprises. It's too far, isn't it? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play. Please be good enough. Lumpy. High enough, my lord? Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah? Again with your people. Right, which ones? Varric? Too clever. Not as buttoned up. Solus. His head's crammed up 1,000. Your wish is something, something. What do you mean? To help people. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky. Hey, it's you again.
Что-то как-то интересно. Я надеялся на больше. у нас что? Тюрьма, что ли?
With allies come enemies. Now we have a place to hold them.
Ужас какой.
No one to watch over the work. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies.
Send me. We set up as best we... We will not run from here, Inquisitor. Morale was low, but has improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor. We needed a leader. You... At your service. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place. Who do you mean?
If you prefer. Or...
And what will its help cost?
Cole is unique, Inquisitor. But Cole has willfully These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad.
Dead. It's all right. She won't remember. I learned how to be more like what I am. Every moment will be agony. He wants...
Военный врач.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really... I try to make the passing pay. We need all the help we can get. Good health isn't magic.
Inquisitor? Vivienne's views on Templars are surprising.
О, торговцы. Интересно, что-нибудь есть полезное тут? Ну, это точно не полезно. Это камень.
Have never had better. Perhaps Master Dennett will join us now. A space like this needs an expert.
О, лошади. Что у меня тут есть? Тут будет такая. Что же у нас есть интересного? Неизвестно. Значит, я все-таки не всех в прошлый раз открыл. Фига себе, баранов-то вообще. Ну-ка, я хочу посмотреть, что за знак такой. О, вот этот жирный чувак. Так, а кто же должен быть этот стоять? Так, ну ладно, плевать. Во, вспомню, Блэквелл. Там должен был стоять. Но что-то его здесь нет. Так, не сюда, что ли? Алан. Блин, сколько из дверей-то, это ужас. Да, бежать, зачем бежать? О, Кол, ты здесь?
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough. Tin jangle as the blood spills. Pain, fear. It's That didn't work. Make her forget me. Then do it again, the right way. You...
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck... It... better. Not as much.
Well done.
Так. Что тут бегает, блин, это просто кошмар какой-то.
Your worship. Not me, though. Then I signed on. That's just her face, though. She's so lovely.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums...
Inquisitor. We're happy to be here, Your Worship. You need anything. He's not like any commander I've ever... The charges might give him more lip than you... I've been putting up with his jokes. Big-horned idiot. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hart... It's never messed up a job. Inquisitor? We could even pick up any stragglers who... Certainly. What can I... Ended up retreating.
Inquit. You were expecting... Thank you. Welcome. My specialty is ale. Old Antivan. Besides, if you know a spirited enlightened, well, they once wore...
Так, а кто... Где у нас это-то? Железный бык наш.
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning? Oh.
You've heard?
Of she who stands behind the throne. Nobility. They understand the word.
We'll make good use of it.
Of course.
Thank you.
Roderick was sorry before he died. He called me a fine young... He was happy. He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some door... Seeker Lambert told me what I... Reese just wanted to help. They should have been with the rebel. The lot let him forget. There were other ways to help. I didn't know. It was wrong. It put me back in... He killed so many. If I forgot. I'm here. Words just... The good ones remember that... Like when I listen to Varric. They are dead and done. He teaches them to fight with a secret flaw. Yes, maybe. They were safer there. All right.
The servants are having trouble.
Spiders need to eat. An old name burns inside armor that shouldn't fit. Lit by faces. Yes? I shake it loose. No pearl. Solus, bright and sad. It must be very hard. I see pain and... A breath-caught smile from the enchanter as the Inquisition is...
Так, а где Варик-то? Точно помню, что он где-то должен быть здесь. А, он точно, наверное, здесь стоит, на крыше. Ну что, сейчас поболтаем. Ну... Короче, по умолчанию. Смысл тут возиться, блин?
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
Impressive view. Reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me. You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he...
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again. It's possible, but we need to know... I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Loghain. The last time we spoke, he was
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption.
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave. Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more. I'm Corypheus Inquisitor. Maybe his title, but all the circles were rising up by. He was trying to change the. I've seen Corypheus affect Anders' mind before. If he was involved, I couldn't risk it happening again. I was a little surprised, actually. I think the exact phrase.
We'll talk.
I'll meet you. Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, right.
Ненормальный, бегаешь по этим стенам, блин. Куда бежать, зачем бежать? Фиг его знает. Достало.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Один тупик, другой тупик. Тут на что? О, рассмотреть. Андрес, она. Ой, ты кто такая?
Inquisitor, my colleague Adan.
Так, кто мне нужен? Кен. Пол. Кен, так. Блэквелл. Так, я сейчас с железным быком и с Кассандрой не болтал.
You knew where Hawk.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated.
Hey. Hawk would have been at the conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
You've made your...
Even... We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Varric's earned his right to...
I must...
You people have done enough to her.
I'm such a fool. But...
Inquisitor, huh? Speaking of which, when you...
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening.
Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. He doesn't talk much.
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I... What about...
I don't think the chant of light is...
Well, I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help. People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit. Yeah.
Haven was a...
О, Blackwell.
So, we'll be able to see. Let him come. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are?
Блин, опять мне надо телепортироваться так. А, чё, Хоук здесь, что ли? Фига себе тут. Карьер. Блин, где эти все ресурсы буду искать-то?
Stores are growing, and she continues to serve, just... But I will rise... It was...
Something is troubling me. No one is dealing with these matters. And I would be pleased to accompany. Why am I not surprised? I'd rather... What is it? Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have...
Demon armies and wardens, and Varric has exactly who he...
Так, а где Блэквелл еще раз? Эра, Кассандра. А, он же здесь.
Welcome back.
What's going on?
Just rumors.
Your worship.
True enough.
Мне нужна Вивьен.
I wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition. Corypheus is back. Oh, shit. He thinks he's a magister, a priest of Duma. It makes me want. They needed Hawk's blood to. Maker's breath. What have I let loose? Need something? That's a pretty common Need something? I'll tell you what I can. Maybe they thought the power... Need something? I'm not exactly an expert, but... Need something?
Так. Ты слушал?
But how it works, and if it... Need something? You want to talk about...
Так, тут все. Тут Вивьен-то. Дориан.
Yes? Yes?
Блин, ну ладно. Опять упал.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Did you need something? Is there anything I should know? Because it was either an act of kindness or a trap.
Так, отставка командования. Ну, отправимся на ставку командования. Я думаю, эту серию можно заканчивать будет. Я тут бегал ненормальный. Золото.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier?
4 часа.
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
А здесь чем долго такое? А, это внутренние земли, так.
Are you all right, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Приветствие, чаровница кто такая? Ну, я где-то видел тут дофигища времени. Нет, не точно не 15 минут. Короче, вот это будет.
Inquisitor?
В поисках стража? А, ну да. Черный магазин. Так, мне интересно, а что там за новое исследование? Зависло?